Squad. Welcome to another episode of That's So Starbucks Legacy. The first episode, there was a whole lot of information. If you missed out on that episode, go ahead and go and check it out, because if you want to know everything about this generation and what I've done the last few generations, then you can go and watch the first episode of this gen, and you can also go and check out the playlist of That's So Starbucks. It's always on my channel for you to go and watch, rewatch, whatever you want to do. I appreciate all the support. So we found out in the first episode that Harley is not only in love with a vampire, but she also is pregnant by a vampire. And, they're teens, they're in love, it's all cute, it's definitely like a Twilight type of vibe. But at the same time, they are teens, and Harley has these goals that she wants to complete, and, Ren just doesn't understand it. Like, Ren has never liked school. He's never been the type of guy to want to go to school. So, her wanting to actually go and complete high school is, crazy to him, because he skips school all the time to work at the candy store. And it's not that Harley doesn't want to work at the candy store with him. Oh, she absolutely does. She loves it. She's cotton candy constantly, and I have a feeling this baby is gonna love cotton candy. So but yeah, I think that in this episode we are going to have Harley go ahead and I'm gonna have her have the gender reveal. We're gonna try to invite Oakley and the family, but I'm not really sure how that's gonna go, but we're gonna see. So Harley is actually over here really excited about the pregnancy, and Ren is as well. But, Ren is also just worried about Harley's health, because in my game, basically when a vampire and a human have a baby, it creates health conditions and health risks for the baby and for the mom. So he's just trying to monitor her and make sure she's okay and everything. And yeah, he's gonna try to come and talk to her. It's currently really hot outside, so we are not going outside. I don't want him to burn to death. We need to get his vampiric skill up. He is not the most skilled vampire in the world. So we made a little bit of money from the candy shop. We didn't make that much money, but we made a little bit in the last episode, so hopefully we're going to be able to make more. But I want to go ahead and get things ready for this gender reveal, because I'm too excited to find out the gender. And I also did do a poll on my channel recently when I am recording this. I did it maybe a week ago about Gen.5. I try to keep it under wraps, because I hadn't got all the episodes out at that time for Gen.4. So yeah, but now that y'all know officially that Harley is my Gen.5 and everything, y'all know the synopsis about the backstory of what I asked in that poll. So the poll was, should she go to college after she's a teenager? And a lot of y'all said yes, because I did mention that she is going to have a baby early. So yeah, I kind of gave you all a little sneak peek into Gen.5 before you even see in this. So yeah, I am going to have her go to college. That's why we are trying to study hard and work our best, work as much as we can on high school. She's a C student right now, which, she could still graduate, but I would like for her to get a B at least. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the gender reveal stuff here. Let's see. Yeah, here's some balloons, but they are not visible, which is crazy. We'll go ahead and put a couple of little glasses here where people can guess the gender. I would love to know what you all think right now in the comments. Tell me, do you think she's having a boy or a girl? We did find out in the last episode it's one baby, so that's what they did tell us. But if you want to guess the gender, go ahead and guess. Okay, so what else do we want to get? I think there is a little banner we can get. Yes, we need to get this for sure. What colors do we want to do? We could do this one, or maybe this one. Ooh, this would definitely fit the vibe of the place. And then we also have this one too. Ooh, I like this one. I think we'll do this one. That's cute. And then for the balloons, let's see. Let's go ahead and do... Okay, it looks like that one's not appearing. Oh, wait, there we go. It just wasn't showing up for a second, but we're good. Okay, let's do these. That's cute. Okay, so maybe they got a bit of money so they can afford this stuff. They do have 38,000 simoleons, so I feel like Ren's family is kind of well off. I don't have a backstory that much for Ren's family, but I do know that Ren was actually adopted, and like I said, he was turned into a vampire at age 18. So yeah, he doesn't age. And so Harley will be aging, so I don't know like what's gonna happen with that. I don't know if Harley is gonna get turned into a vampire or if their child is a vampire. We're just gonna have to see. But if y'all want to guess about that as well, go ahead and comment down below. Okay, so I think we are good. I would like to get some seats out here. We are going to have a nighttime gender reveal just because of the fact that he's a vampire and he does not have the ability to be out in the sunlight. So let's go ahead and get some chairs as well. I do want some nice chairs out here so we can get like a matching color. You know what? I feel like she would pick these out because she loves the color pink. That is literally the color of this generation. And funny enough, next generation is actually blue. So it'll be like a darker color blue, which will be really, really fun for next generation. It's actually blue drink is Gen 6. So if y'all have actually had blue drink, I have heard about it, and my sister actually drinks it. I tend to like stick to frappuccinos because that's like my favorite, but I do want to try a cold brew soon and see how I feel about it. But it just got me thinking about how I really want to go to Starbucks again soon, and how like I just love Starbucks. But to be honest with you, I prefer McDonald's mocha frap over the frappuccinos at Starbucks, but I do like Starbucks though. I feel like Starbucks has some good coffee. Okay, so chairs wise, we're just gonna get some white ones, just regular. Yeah, I think these are fine. Just go ahead and get those, and we'll just put them around here. I think these will be good anyway for people at the candy store if they want to come out here and chill and eat their cotton candy or whatever. Okay, so I think we're good. And did we want to like get anything else? I'm just trying to make sure that we get everything that we want. I think we're okay. I think we're good on everything. Now we just need to plan the gender reveal. So we're gonna go ahead and go on the calendar here. And we're gonna go ahead and add an event. We are gonna go down here and we are going to find gender reveal party. So this says, add a burst of joy to your pregnancy journey with an enchanting gender reveal party. Elevate the anticipation as you share the magical moments with loved ones, complete with captivating surprises and memories that will last a lifetime. So we are going to try to invite our dad. Hopefully he doesn't get drunk here. I mean, that's pretty annoying to Harley. And, you know, I'm sure Ren thinks it is as well because he cares about Harley a lot. And that's the whole reason that Harley wanted to come and move in with him anyway, is because she was really annoyed of her dad constantly drinking out of heartbreak. So we're going to invite Oakley, her brother Hawk. We're going to invite her Aunt Imogen, her sister Amaretta, and her brother Jasper. And we are not inviting Brooklyn because that is his dad's ex, and that would be weird. But we are inviting our Grandma Cove. And I think that's it. I think that's everybody that we're inviting. I don't think we're going to have an entertainer. I think mixologist, we will invite a mixologist to come. And I think that's good. I think we're going to have it at 6 p.m. I think that's good. All right, 6 p.m. is good enough for me. All right, so we have to get prepared for the gender reveal. It is currently 5:11. So she's going to come in here and she's going to talk to Ren. She's going to give him a kiss. Kiss and make up. Girl, did y'all have an argument or something? I mean, I feel like they probably argued about, you know, just regular things that teenagers would argue about. I feel like, you know, he just doesn't care about her going to school. I think that he wishes she would stay home with him a lot more. I mean, I get that, but at the same time, like, school's important to her. So, like, he needs to understand that factor. She's like, hey, she's like, guess what? Oh, I thought she was going to show him the ultrasound scan. Girl, he already knows you're pregnant. Like, you don't got to show him that. Like, no. Girl, you're supposed to show him the ultrasound. Like, let's get with it, okay? Let's see. Oh, she could tell him that she's his person. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, what else do we want to do? Say hi to the baby. That would be a really cute interaction. Stories. Let's see. Hobbies and skills. Deep thoughts. Let's just can she not show him the ultrasound? Is that not something we can do? I thought we could. I swear that we're able to do that. Okay, well, let me just go and see the ultrasound. Here it is, right here. And so it's in her inventory. That's so strange how she's not able to just, show him it. I guess she's just, waiting a little bit to, show it to him. So I think she's gonna tell him that he is her person, that she loves him with all she's got. So she's like, hey, Rin, so I went to the ultrasound. He's like, yeah. He's like, how did it go? She's like, oh, it went well. It went pretty well. And he's like, oh, good. He's like, I'm glad. He's like, sorry, I got really busy with the candy store. And she's like, no, it's okay. I understand. And he's like, yeah. He's like, I would have been there for you, but I just had a lot going on, you know? And she's like, yeah, I understand the candy store gets really, really busy. And he's like, yeah. He's like, or else I would have been there, babe. I really would have. And she's like, yeah. She's like, I know. She's like, I know that tackling the candy store can be a lot for you. I know that you already have a lot going on with your streaming and, getting all those videos out as well for your SimTube. He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, for sure. And he's like, how are you feeling in general? Are you feeling okay? Did they say that the baby's all right? She's like, yeah, they said that the baby is healthy. We are going to find out the gender tonight. Are you excited? And he's like, yeah. He's like, of course, babe, I'm excited. I mean, I am scared for your life, though, because of all the health risks, with having a vampiric baby and being a human. But at the same time, I care about you, and I'm really happy to celebrate this with you. Have you been eating a lot of cotton candy? You have a little bit of pink on your face. She's like, oh, you see that? And he's like, yeah. He's like, don't worry about it. She's like, yeah. She's like, I have had a craving for cotton candy a lot lately. He's like, I bet so. And so we are going to go ahead and, oh, I might have her come over here and grab her a bite of a cupcake. She's like, oh, did you make these cupcakes over here? Oh, they're now each other's person. Platonic soulmates. What does platonic soulmates mean? Does that mean that they're not, exclusive? What does platonic mean? So this says kindred spirits from adoring someone, pleasant conversation. I have never seen this come up before. I'm curious what this means. Let me go and see. So this says that they are partners and platonic soulmates. These two Sims are each other's person. They're more than best friends. They love each other unconditionally, understand each other, and share an unbreakable bond. Aww. So they are like soulmates, but it's just saying that they have a friendship as well. So she's over here scarfing down this cupcake, and he's like, babe, you might want to eat a little healthier than that, or you'll get diabetes. And she's like, it's fine, Rin, okay? I'll be okay. And he's like, I know. He's like, I just want to check on you and make sure. She's like, I know. She's like, can you just let me have this? Because I've been at school, and I really just need this today. I was trying to do this math problem today, and it was so dang hard. My teacher didn't even help me. He was in the worst mood ever. He just literally was, wanting to get class over with, and trust me, I was too. And, I want to get a good grade in that class, but it's just so dang hard sometimes. And don't even get me started about science class. Science class, I literally exploded my chemical that I was trying to work on. And he's like, oh, that sounds hard. And she's like, yeah. She's like, I don't know. I feel like I suck at school sometimes. Dad tried to help me with my schoolwork when I was younger, but he got busy with things, He was also a teacher himself, so I hope that he would, be able to help me more, but he just got busy with his work that he had to do for school. He had to check grades and stuff. He had to attend meetings and all that. And I just didn't get the attention that I needed with school. He's like, I bet. He's like, I'm sorry, babe. I know that school's important to you, and I don't really get it, I honestly, before I was even a vampire, I didn't like school. I went to school and pretty much smoked weed all the time. And I just didn't give a shit about it. But I understand it's important to you, so I'm trying to understand. And, I know we're going to have a baby and everything, so I was just kind of hoping that you would want to maybe skip out on school a little bit and maybe be here with me and help with the candy store and also the baby when it gets here. And she's like, well, Ren, you know that I need to go to school to go to college. You know that I want to go to college and be a professional ballerina as well. He's like, I know, babe, and I know that you want to get away from your dumb dad, but, come on. You know that, the candy store is going to be a fun thing for us to do together. We're going to make it thrive. We're going to expand. We're going to make multiple ones in different worlds and stuff. And then people will literally want to eat our candy in every single world in the Sims universe. And it's going to be amazing. And she's like, since when are you that interested in the candy store business? And he's like, well, I'm just trying to make my family happy. I know they're going to be back at some point and they're going to kick my ass if I don't get it going. And she's like, okay. She's like, well, you need to know that if I don't get done with school, if I don't graduate, I'm going to be really pissed off and upset. I'm going to be disappointed and I'm not going to be a fun partner. And he's like, okay. He's like, well, I'm sorry. I should be more supportive. I understand. But, babe, you know that, we're in this together, that we're, doing this candy store together. I just need you to pitch in a little bit more. That's all I'm saying. And she's like, well, Ren, I would help as much as I can. I've been on and off the toilet a lot because I'm pregnant. And also, I have to tackle school. Like I told you, I had a rough day. And he's like, I know. He's like, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. I should be a little bit more nicer. She's like, it's fine. Let's just get ready for this gender reveal. I'm kind of nervous about seeing my dad again. He's not too happy about me moving in with you. And he's like, yeah, I know. Your dad hates me. Okay. That's so funny. Literally, Oakley is not the biggest fan of Ren. And I feel is Oakley, going to figure out that he's a vampire? I mean, I feel like Oakley would probably find out at some point, but I'm not really sure. We're just gonna have to wait and see what's gonna happen. I mean, she hasn't even told her dad that she's pregnant, so she's like, by the way, my dad had no idea that I'm pregnant till now when I sent out the gender reveal invitation virtually. He's like, oh great, your dad's gonna hate me for getting you knocked up. And she's like, well, I just didn't want to tell him and interrupt his life. He already has this business going on with his petting zoo. And, he's been heartbroken for a long, long time, many years. He's drinking a lot. I just figured I'd leave him alone. And he's like, well, he's still your dad, though. You should have, told him before this. And she's like, really? My dad? You wanted me to tell him? The guy who literally interrupted our first kiss. And he's like, well, it's your dad cares about you a lot. He just doesn't want to see you get hurt. And I understand I'm not the most perfect guy in the world. She's like, Ren, my dad is just really jealous and upset because he got his heart broken and it was his doing anyway. He told me the whole story that he literally went and cheated on who was going to be my future stepmom with Gemma. And so, it was all his fault. It was literally his doing. So, when he was drunk, he just told me this whole big, long story, and I didn't even really want to hear it, honestly. I was just trying to go upstairs and work on some ballet moves, but, I was trying to be there for my dad because I care about him. But yeah, he told me pretty much that Brooklyn and him ended because of the fact that he told her after they got engaged that he cheated on her. So yeah, my dad has a lot of kids. So, I mean, my dad can't say much about me wanting to be with you. And he's like, that's funny. So he's all talk, is he? And she's like, yeah, pretty much. My dad's kind of a player. And he's like, well, I mean, I get it. I kind of had my go round too before I met you. And she's like, really? You were going around to all the girls or something? He's like, kinda. He's like, I had a few vampire girlfriends before you, and they all just kinda were not really my thing. And she's like, really? Do you like humans better or something? because you can come over and suck my blood at any moment. He's like, no, not necessarily. It's just like, you're such a nicer vibe than those vampire girls were. Like, one of them, she just wanted to go and drink plasma juice all the time and get drunk, kind of like your dad. And she would just go and cheat on me all the time. And then the other girl, she was just really weird and wacky. She just wanted to go and get high. And she's like, oh, well, yeah, I feel like I'm a little bit more decent than that. And he's like, yeah. He's like, so, what time is this gender reveal? She's like, oh, it starts in a few minutes, so get ready. My dad's coming over. And he's like, oh, great. Oh, no. Okay, well, we're going to see how this goes. Let's go ahead and get stuff ready for the gender reveal. Let's get gender reveal supplies. We're going to go and get a balloon, I think. Yeah, let's go ahead and start the gender reveal. So this says, get gender reveal supplies. Prepare to embark on the exciting journey of unveiling the much anticipated gender of your bundle of joy by exploring our extensive selection of gender reveal party supplies. Whether you choose a whimsical charm, a balloon, or a delectable delight of a cake, our curated collection promises to add an extra layer of magic and joy to your celebration, making it an unforgettable experience for you and your loved ones. So I think we're just gonna go ahead. I was thinking a balloon, but since we are a candy store, a cake would also make sense because it's a sweets type of thing. But I don't know. Maybe we should get a balloon. It's not like Ren is gonna eat the cake, but I feel like because she loves sweets a lot, maybe we'll just get the cake. Okay, we'll go ahead and get the cake. All right, so everybody is getting ready for this party. Okay, is everybody showing up? Let's see. Oh my gosh, is her family gonna come? I am really nervous how this is gonna go. So this says you've successfully acquired the Secret Swirl Gender Reveal Cake. Alright, perfect. Alright, here's her grandma. Here is Cove. Oh my gosh, look at Cove. Cove is getting so old. And Cove is actually supposed to be a elder soon. And I am gonna cry, honestly. But I feel like I'm gonna have her come over here and give her a hug. And I think that Cove is gonna be really happy for her because Cove literally got pregnant as a teenager as well. So she's gonna kind of understand the whole situation. And she's gonna be like, hi, sweetie, it's nice to see you. Oh, you have a little bump. It's so adorable. And she's like, thanks, Grandma. It's nice to see you as well. She's like, oh, is this your boyfriend? Is this the father? And she's like, yes, that's Ren. She's like, hi there. She's like, you better be taking care of my granddaughter. And he's like, I am, I promise. And she's like, good. She's like, well, it's nice to meet you. And he's like, it's nice to meet you too. And Harley's like, so, Grandma, how's everything going at the farm? She's like, oh, I don't really own that farm anymore. You know, I'm not really into that. She's like, yeah. She's like, you didn't seem like you were. You seem like you just moved there for Dad years ago. She's like, yeah, I just moved there because I thought he'd be happier. But things are going pretty well. I'm trying to decide if I want to get back into the vet scene or not. It's kind of complicated. She's like, oh, Grandma, well, you should if you really want to. She's like, yeah. She's like, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about it because I miss taking care of animals, though. I miss, taking care of those dogs and cats that need me. And there's a lot of them in Brindleton that need my help. She's like, oh, well, Grandma, you should do it. She's like, well, yeah, I probably should. You're right. Oh, my gosh. Here's Oakley. Oakley, are you drunk? You better not be. Let's go ahead and, go talk to him. She's like, oh, gosh, there's my dad. And she's like, yeah. She's like, just go be nice. I know that he's been acting really strange because he's been heartbroken for a while, but just give him a break, okay? She's like, yeah, I know. She's like, I'm going to go talk to him and see what's going on. Okay, let's go over here and, just share the big news because she should probably go ahead and just tell him that. I mean, he already is here anyway. So let's go ahead and go talk to her dad. Okay, so she was, giving her grandma a hug. Let's go ahead and go talk to Oakley real quick. Oh my gosh, is Oakley even going to come and talk to us? Is Oakley mad? I think Oakley's probably a bit disappointed that she's pregnant. I mean, he shouldn't be acting like that. He should understand the situation a little bit better. But, I mean, he's just trying to look out for her, I guess. He just, wants the best for her. Okay, let's have a deep conversation with your dad. She's like, hey, Dad. He's like, hey. He's like, hey, sweetie. How are you doing? How you feeling? she's like, I'm okay, Dad. I'm just having a little bit of sickness, but that's kind of normal. And he's like, yeah, I bet it is. So, you're just now telling me that you're pregnant. You weren't going to tell me before now. And she's like, Dad, can we not have this conversation right now, please? And he's like, well, you literally went to an ultrasound and you didn't tell me, and you're almost in your second trimester. And she's like, well, Dad, like, I just didn't want to bother you. I know you've been taking care of my siblings, and you've just had a hard time in general with your relationship life. So, like, I wasn't going to tell you yet. He's like, well, I would have liked to have known that I'm going to be a grandpa. And she's like, well, Dad, you get to know now. We are literally doing the gender reveal soon. And he's like, okay, fine. All right, well, let's come over here and let's get the cake set up. Let's go ahead and put it right here. So it looks like it's a blue cake. Is that telling us anything? I wonder. Let's go ahead and have everybody come over here. Let's gather everyone around. And we are going to go and cut this cake because we need to before it gets too dark. This him has just learned about their teenage child being pregnant. Will they react well and offer support, or react poorly and refuse to be supportive? Oh my gosh. This is really wild. So, I think that with this situation where Harley moved out on her own, like to be with her boyfriend, I think that she would probably have disappointed her dad. Her dad probably wanted to have her live with him a little bit longer until she got done with high school. So I think that he's not going to be supportive. I think that he just doesn't want to accept the fact that his daughter is now going to be a mom soon. So sadly, this is not going very well so far. This says worst case scenario from parents' reaction. Harley's parent reacted very poorly to the news of her pregnancy. Angry words flew. So yeah, he's not being very nice about this pregnancy. And it sucks because, Harley's really excited. Her and Ren are together on this. They both are pretty happy to be parents, and it just really sucks that he's acting like this at the party. So we're going to go ahead and cut this cake together. I'm very excited to find out what the gender is. To be honest, I'll be happy if next generation is a girl or a boy. I don't care. As long as the baby is healthy, that's what matters. So let's go ahead and go over there. And is everybody going to come and gather and watch? I hope so. I don't think that Oakley will really want to, but he might still be intrigued by this whole thing. So let's go ahead and cut it. All right, let me get some pictures. All right, you two gonna cut it now? All right, look at them. They are very excited. He's like, I can't believe we're gonna be doing this. I can't believe we're gonna be teen parents. And she's like, I know. She's like, I can't believe I'm pregnant with the vampire's baby. That still is shocking. And he's like, I know. I probably should have mentioned, like I said, before we got really intimate that I'm a vampire, but it just happened so quickly, She's like, yeah, I know. I just met you randomly at school and we just got close and things just happen like that, but I do love you, Ren, and I'm happy we're having this baby together, even though my dad's acting like a dickhead about it. He's like, your dad is not being very nice. And she's like, yeah. She's like, I wish he would, but I guess he's just sad that I'm growing up on him. And he's like, yeah, but here we go. Let's do this. You ready? She's like, yeah, I'm ready. Okay, let's get some pictures. Oh my gosh, I can't believe my babies are having a baby. This is really wild. I am so excited. I cannot wait to find out if it's a boy or a girl. I think probably I'm leaning towards boy. I would like for next gen to be a boy, potentially, but I'd be happy with a girl as well. And like I said, I don't know how many kids she's going to end up having. She could have several more. She could have just this one. I don't know. It's just going to be up to her. I'm going to let fate decide with how many kids she wants to have. So here we go. Let's go ahead and cut the cake. Oh my gosh. All right, we need a good picture of this. Oh, look at them two. They're so cute together. Honestly, they are the Bella and Edward of my game. Literally. This is totally a Twilight moment right here. So, but I do feel like they have a bit of a happier pregnancy situation than Bella and Edward did. It was so devastating, that situation. So I definitely didn't want it to be that kind of thing in my game because, I hated that part of Twilight. So, can we get people to come over here, please? Is the family not even going to get involved? Like, Cove is literally over here just, like, working on something on her tablet. Looks like, Imogen is just talking to Oakley, trying to give him a little pep talk. So, he's like, I just can't believe she's freaking pregnant. Like, it's just like my baby girl, you know? She was so young, like, and she still is young, and it's so hard for me to know that she's gonna have a baby with this man she just met, like, not too long ago. And she's like, breathe, Oakley, just breathe, okay? We need to be there for her. And he's like, I know, but, like, I can't accept it. I just can't. Like, it's horrible what this guy has done to her. And she's like, but we need to just deal with it, okay? She loves him. And he's like, oh, I can't, Imogen, I just can't. Oh, man. Imogen's trying to be a good aunt, but they're not even wanting to come over here and watch? Well, that's fine. We can just watch ourselves. Okay, let's see. What is it? What are y'all having? Let's look. And... alright. Last chance for guesses. What do y'all think it is? I think it's a boy. Okay, let's find out. It's a boy! Oh my gosh, she's having a boy. Oh, that's so exciting. Oh my gosh, whoever guessed boy, you are correct. Perfect. Oh my gosh. I am so excited. I really wanted her to have a boy because I'm trying to do boy, girl type of thing with the generations. So yeah, she's having a boy and it's one baby. So thankfully no twins, which is funny because last gen I actually had multiple twins. So yeah. Oh, this is so great. They're having a boy. Aww. I love that. I truly love that. Look at them. They're the cutest couple. I really honestly ship them. I hope that they can work things out because I know that Ren is having a hard time dealing with the fact that she wants to go off to college and stuff, and they're literally having a baby soon and stuff. So I know that that's like kind of hard for him to deal with, and also having to keep the whole thing away from Vlad, who's in charge of the whole vampire community. So yeah, I mean, there's that factor too. But yeah, I think the family is just in here doing their own thing. The kids are over here eating cotton candy. That's so funny. Alright, well, you know what? At least we found out the gender, so that's all we could really do. We're gonna go ahead and come over here and let's go make some more cotton candy. I feel like she wants some cotton candy, so we're gonna go make that. And oh, what's this say? It's a boy from Genderville. The room was a symphony of laughter and anticipation, and Ren found out as the frosting parted, a revelation emerged. Vibrant blue. So yes, he found out that they're having a baby boy. And how's she feel about it? It's a boy. It's a boy. The proclamation echoed, and Harley felt a surge of emotions. The blue frosting, a revelation that transcended mere color, signified the impending arrival of a boy. So yeah, she's excited to have a boy, and I'm not sure what we're going to call this boy. We're going to probably name it something to do with this generation or next gen. I am going to probably do like a poll about like the name, what you all would like for the baby's name. But we're just gonna wait and see. I mean, I do kind of record a little bit ahead of schedule because I have so many different legacies going on, but I will try to do a poll for a name of a baby and see what you all think. But we need to thank guests for coming. Honestly, I feel like she's happy they showed up, but at the same time, she's like disappointed because they were supposed to come and watch the whole gender reveal, but they didn't. So I think that she's going to want to like have a bit of a fight with her dad. I feel like she's not happy with her dad at all. I think she really just wants her dad to leave. So I think we're going to get into an argument. We're going to argue about house rules. We're just going to argue with him about the pregnancy and tell him that we just don't want to see him again right now. We want him to leave because like he's not being supportive. So I don't see a reason why we shouldn't talk to him. So she's like, Dad, how could you not just come over and support me with this? How could you not just like watch me with the cake? He's like, ugh, Harley, like you know that I don't accept this pregnancy or this guy that you are dating. Like he's so weird. Like he smells bad too. And she's like, but Dad, I love him and I care about him, and you should want to support me with it. And at least I'm still going to school. At least I'm not quitting. He's like, I am happy about that, but Harley, he's giving me really weird vibes. You should, like, just break up with him. And she's like, Dad, I'm not going to do that, okay? I know that you hate him. It's very apparent. But, like, you need to just accept that I am pregnant and I'm happy with him. And he's like, well, you'll see. Whenever you move out to go to college, he's not going to support you with that. I can already tell that he's not that type of guy that wants to be ambitious with life. Like, look at him. He just stays at home all the time doing nothing. And how's he going to support this baby of yours anyway? And she's like, Dad, he literally has a job. He's a streamer. And he's like, well, I understand. Like, that's a pretty cool job. But at the same time, he should get a regular job too to support y'all. And she's like, Dad, I'm not having this conversation with you. Just leave, okay? Like, you didn't even want to come and support your own daughter. So, just go. Just leave me alone. Oh, well, at least Cove's over here going and getting a piece of cake. She's like, this is really good, sweetie. Where did you get it? She's like, oh, a bakery downtown. And she's like, well, it's very tasty. I love it. And I'm so excited you're going to have a boy. She's like, yeah, Grandma, I'm pretty excited and Ren is too, but Dad was not supportive of me and it makes me cry. And she's like, don't worry about it. I'll support you. I'll give you all the money that you need for a nursery, a new house, whatever you need, okay? I have a good job and you know I'm going to be a vet again soon. I decided I'm going to go for it again. And so if you need money, just call me. And she's like, oh, Grandma, I appreciate it. It's just really sad when my own dad doesn't want to be there for me. And she's like, I know, I got him to show up, me and Imogen together. We persuaded him to come, and he didn't act very appropriately, and I'm sorry. She's like, it's okay. It's pretty apparent that he never liked Ren, and I don't think he ever will. And I feel bad because my son's going to have to grow up knowing that his grandpa doesn't like his dad. And she's like, well, maybe things will change. Maybe Oakley will feel better about it at some point. She's like, I don't know. I hope so. I'm still going to go to college and everything, so he should be happy for me. You know, I'm not going to give up on my dream of going to college and everything. And she's like, I know. It's just like your dad has a hard time accepting things right now, but it'll get better. She's like, I hope so. All right, well, we're just going to sit over here and eat cake. Can we, like, get everybody to come sit down? Can we get Cove to come sit with us? Here, let's go ahead and get into a group with Cove. Let's go ahead and form a group with Hawk and also Cove and Imogen. And we're going to have everybody come sit down together. I don't know if Ren wants to come outside or not, but we're going to have everybody come on over and sit with us. And I am excited. I do want to go ahead and get the nursery together. I feel like they all would have, like, given her some gifts. Like, not her dad, but I know Cove's definitely bought quite a few gifts. And also Hawk probably got a little bit of money and he bought her a gift as well. And I know Imogen too. Imogen's such a great aunt. She definitely bought a few things. So I would like to get a few presents. So let's go ahead and get that. Let's go ahead and get some presents for her. Let's see. Let's go in here. Let's see. Where are the presents? I think they're in this section, but I can't ever remember. Okay, here's some presents. We'll go ahead and get these blue ones. So, she didn't get much presents, but she got a few. So, maybe they just forgot the other ones. But we're going to go ahead and open presents. We're going to go ahead and see what everybody got us. So she's like, oh, it's really sweet that everybody wanted to get me some stuff. Oh, so let's, like, have Ren come out here and buy, not buy, but, like, open some of these presents. I think that Ren would buy her some stuff, though. Ren is definitely going to be buying the baby a few things. So, but yeah, I think the gender reveal is about over. We're just opening up these gifts. Ren doesn't like what they got. Oh my gosh, what's it say? A lump of coal? Who got coal? Was that a joke from one of the kids? I feel like the kids put a coal in one of the presents. Oh, that's funny. Okay, well, let's come over here and open up some of these gifts. Ren is like, that was not funny. Like, that was rude. Aw. Well, Ren doesn't even want to open gifts now. Whoever did that, that was really not nice. Okay, she's excited to open these gifts. Oh, she's excited. What is that? What did they get you? Oh, it's an element collection? Oh, that's really cute. Oh, that's so thoughtful. Maybe that'll help her with a school project or something. So she's like, like, Jasper, did you put something in one of these presents? And he's like, yeah. He's like, I put some coal in there because I thought it'd be funny. And she's like, it's not funny. Not funny, Jasper. And he's like, well, I thought it would be. Thought it was a joke. And she's like, it's not funny. Please, Jasper, you really upset Ren. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, sis. And she's like, it's fine. I know you're young and you're just a kid, so it's alright. Okay, well, Hawk, what are you wearing? Hawk, I didn't give you this outfit. Like, can you not, like, show up in something decent for your sister's gender reveal? Like, here, go ahead and wear this. Okay, alright, Hawk, you look a little bit better now. So he's talking to Ren a little bit. He's like, hey, Ren, how you doing? He's like, oh, I'm alright. I'm pretty happy I'm having a son. He's like, yeah. He's like, I can't wait to be an uncle. I'm going to show him everything about basketball and also about soccer, different sports. He's like, I bet you will. That'll be fun. And he's like, yeah. He's like, I can't wait to be an uncle. It's going to be really exciting. And he's like, congrats to you two. And Ren's like, thanks, bro. I mean, I'm really, really happy about it. So, just hope the baby's healthy. And he's like, me too. I really do. Keep me updated. And I'm sure Harley will keep me updated as well. And he's like, yeah, we definitely will. Oh, well, that's great. Okay. Well, I think I'm just going to have him go ahead and go to bed. And we're going to end this gender reveal. We did get like a bronze, but it went okay for the most part. I just wish the family would have been a little more immersed in it. But at least Cove and Imogen and her brother are being supportive. So Harley just got back from school and she had a decent day. And yeah, so I think I'm gonna wrap up this episode off here. This episode was fun, but also sad because Harley's family is partly supportive, but then her dad is not supportive, so it makes it harder on her. And yeah, I just wish that Oakley would get on board with the pregnancy, but he's not a fan of Ren, and I mean, I understand that, you know, but Ren's not a terrible guy, okay? He's got a big heart for her and cares about her a lot, and even if they disagree about school and about the candy store and stuff, and how Ren wishes that she would stop going to school and just stay at home with him and work on the candy store, I think that it's important that Harley, you know, go ahead and finish her education, go on to college, and do what she really wants to do, no matter what Ren says. And even if they are having a baby together, it's her choice. And yeah, I think it's just gonna come down to that. Like, you know, Harley's gonna make the choice that's best for her. And yeah, she is having a baby, but that doesn't mean that she has to stop, you know, her education or anything. So yeah, but thank you all so much for watching this episode. It was very fun, and I'm loving Starbucks Legacy Gen 5. It's very fun playing with vampires because I really haven't played with them as much because I sometimes get, you know, kind of nervous about playing with occults just because occults are occults. But it's been super, super fun. So thank you all again. Leave a like if you haven't already. Go ahead and hype up this video. It does help the channel. And subscribe if you're new. And yeah, I'll speak to y'all next time. Bye, Storyteller Squad.